Hello, future people, and welcome to Great Uncle John's weekly video log. This is December 10, 2018, week 50 of this video log. I'm almost through this thing. I don't want to jinx it. 2 episodes left to go. I've been working on my 6-hour New Year's Eve special featuring just the Trump bits. Actually, I'll try to whittle it down to something a little more watchable. It has been interesting watching my impressions of the Trump stuff from the start of the year. Almost every week, it seems, I would announce the imminent end of the Trump presidency, thinking that the latest outrage would be the last straw. And it never was. I also kept thinking Mueller would drop his report soon, that either the Senate or his base would turn on him, or that perhaps he would resign out of shame, but none of those things happened. I have proven to myself this year, and last year as well, I guess, that I have no political prediction skills whatsoever. I was wrong about the 2016 election, the Ontario provincial election. I sort of called the USA midterms, but really all I am capable of is wishful thinking, I think. So, as the year and Great Uncle John winds down, I don't think I will have a neat and tidy conclusion to tie all this up with over the past week. Let's see how much more screwed Trump became. On Friday, Mueller released sentencing memos for Cohen and Manafort that outlined more of the case against Trump. And with each filing and each sealed indictment, it seems less likely that Trump, or probable that Trump can fire Mueller or close down the investigation. It seems like much of it is already on the record and filed away in different districts, like the Southern District of New York. Last week, we learned that Trump was deeply involved in campaign finance violations with his Stormy Daniels, and Stormy really stole the stage in this, because I cannot remember the other woman's name. Stormy won this round, I think. Probably for the best for the other woman, but anyhow, Cohen admitted guilt and named Trump. Well, didn't name Trump. Referred to individual one, which people can assume is Trump, having directed him make this payment to silence Stormy Daniels, which is a campaign finance violation, which is quite serious, apparently. It's also become clear that Trump had multiple connections to Russia financially. Cohen had some sort of deal going with someone associated with Putin, and they're going to build a Trump tower and give Putin a tower or a penthouse suite in the tower. See, I think the thing is, Trump never thought he would win. No one thought he would win. So and he says this himself, that he wanted to carry on his business dealings under the assumption that he was going to lose and that he'd carry on with his life and his business affairs. And this went up to June, after he won the nomination. I guess that's where it really goes sideways for him. There was that, and there were also all sorts of connections, it seems, with Russian intelligence. Who, there's Papadopoulos, there was Manafort, there was Gates, there was Flynn. I'm forgetting all the Trump campaign people that have been tied up with the Russians. There have been so many, and just today, actually, the woman who was charged as a spy who had connections with the NRA, a Russian spy. She had connections with the NRA, and I'm not sure if she had connections with the Trump campaign or not, but I think she had connections with some Republican and possibly some Democrat congressman. Anyway, she pled guilty today, and she's going to be sentenced, and there might be some interesting stuff that comes out of that as well. But top Democrats are raising the prospect of impeachment and jail time for Trump once he leaves office. They're talking openly about that now. In the lead up to the November elections, of course, they downplayed impeachment talk because they didn't want to scare people away. I'm not sure who they would scare away with that, because I don't think many of the base went towards the Democrats. But anyhow, they didn't talk much about it, but they are now. They're openly talking about it. It seems things are getting closer to Kushner and Don Jr. Kushner is embroiled in a bit of a scandal, I guess, where he was talking to his buddy MBS, Mohammed bin Salman, who's killed or ordered killed Khashoggi. And Kushner, I guess, is his buddy, and he's been coaching him on how to spin it, how to get through this until the whole thing dies down. Don Jr. apparently was reported hiding out in Canada away from the press and possible indictment, I guess. I don't think Canada is really a place to hide from the FBI, I'm afraid. What else? John Kelly's leaving as Trump's chief of staff, and everyone thought Kelly might impose discipline on Trump, but that obviously wasn't the case. And instead, it looks like Kelly was just as much a fascist as Trump and encouraged his worst instincts. So right now they're looking for another chief of staff, but nobody wants to step into the job and be I guess the captain of the sinking ship. The House Democrats are coming into power in a few weeks, and they're vowing to dig into Trump's shenanigans. And so while I would like to say it's over for Trump, and I think it obviously is, he will go out kicking and screaming, so I think he will be with us for some time yet to come. Anyway, I'm glad my time is coming to an end. It was fun to follow Trump to a certain degree, but it's like a TV series that just can't find a conclusion, like The Walking Dead, and we're just subject to the same zombie storyline every week. And there's no character development in this one, though. But that is okay. I'm looking forward to my new YouTube project, the Metro Prepper. I'm already gathering material and ideas, and I'm looking forward to launching that, hopefully in January. And here in the real world, we had our cross-country skis out for the first time and enjoyed the early winter weather and snow cover. So there's more to life than sewer politics in the United States. I urge everyone to get outside and forget all about this crap and enjoy your lives. Okay, that's it. We will see you for the penultimate episode of Great Uncle John next week, hopefully. Take care.